So shall we begin?
Yes.
Okay. Excellency, so nice to have you and thank you for your time. You are the first female foreign minister in the history of your country, and also 40% of Slovenia ambassadors are actually women. So can you tell us more about this feminist foreign policy?
Thank you for inviting me. It's an interesting topic you choose, but it's a very important one. I am the first female foreign minister and the deputy prime minister of my country, Republic of Slovenia. And when I became a minister, I realized that there is a lot to do also when it comes about equalities, empowerment of women, girls, raising awareness. It's not a new terminology, it's something that it always existed. But not only, we have to engage them also in the decision-making processes, because looking the global population, we have half population of women and half population of men. So ideal would be that women are equally engaged in all processes of our societies. And also when you look the war conflicts, women are very good negotiators. And this is also when I am fighting or striving for the Women, Peace and Security agenda in the Security Council, where Slovenia now has a non-permanent seat in the Security Council of United Nations. So it's a very important topic for me: protection of women, defending women's rights, raising awareness, and also engaging women in a decision-making process on all levels.
What is China's role in Slovenia's foreign policy? Is China regarded as a rival, competitor, or partner, or any other reference?
I had a very good visit in China and talk with my host, the foreign minister, and we discussed all global issues, all the geopolitical tensions or conflicts that are ongoing that affect us all. There are a lot of conflicts ongoing where we need the language of diplomacy, we need political solutions, not a military one, and we need multilateralism. And with China, we are sitting together in the Security Council. So we have to have an open dialogue, and we have good cooperation so far. And we have also opportunities to strengthen our economic cooperation. I have here more than 50 companies from Slovenia, which shows that we have growing interest to cooperate on a, of course, fair basis of competition. And if you ask me whether we are fair competitors, Slovenia is a very sportive nation. And in a sportive language, we say, yes, we are fair competitors. We can be also during the game rivals, but at the end, when we reach the goal, or the final, we are friends again.
We live in a world with increasing failure of multilateralism. How do you think China and Slovenia can work together to prevent the upcoming confrontation of different ideologies?
First and foremost, we have to understand that the basis for resolving conflicts and wars is international law, is a respect of UN Charter. Once we are committed to that, and I think both countries are committed to that, we can really talk and find solutions together. We are recently working a lot together on how to ensure ceasefire in Gaza, how to protect civilians, how to create better peace in the region. We have to have same standards in a diplomatic language, how to end the conflicts. And it's always based also on the international law and searching political solutions. And searching political solutions means dialogue, listening, and also hearing each other.
In terms of ending the war and conflicts, China proposed a global security initiative. Does it have any value on the global security crisis we're facing today?
Absolutely. We are having a lot of global challenges, and if you look the efficiency also of multilateralism or the world order, one can say that is seriously shaken because of having so many conflicts and also having big powers not agreeing on the language or not agreeing on the international law. Looking just to the Security Council, where it's more and more complicated to get a consensus on the solutions. We have to work together with like-minded countries. Slovenia is a country of 2 million people. We'll always defend peace, the way for a political solution, also the sovereignty and territorial integrity. These are for us true fundamentals.
As EU is adjusting its policy towards China and with more maybe occasional frictions and differences happening between EU and China, what is Slovenia's policy towards China?
Slovenia is this year celebrating 20th anniversary of being a member of the European Union. Is our alliance on the continent that needs to really recover from different crises and build stronger resilience. And also in that regard, I think that the summit last December, EU-China, was a step into the right direction to rebuild trust, to rebuild, our alliance, how to work together. Sure, one thing is we can have different opinions. We can have maybe different cultural or historical background. We can see things different. But at the end of the day, I think it is important that we have conversation, that we talk, and that we are really trying to build connections. And I think that we have global challenges, such as climate change. And China, together with Europe, we have to do a lot. We are one of the biggest producers of pollutions and consumers of energy products. So we have to, when we discuss about global challenges, really work together.
Minister, my final question. What is your biggest expectation for this trip? And what are some promising areas that may be the future cooperation?
It is a week of, I would say, a success or maybe a start of bigger relations, strengthening relations in a political and economic sense, especially knowing that there is really growing interest from our companies. China is the fourth most important trade partner to Slovenia, and we want to help our companies to enter Chinese market, also vice versa. I see that this week can be very important to open new doors to both sides when it comes to good cooperation, when it also comes to criticism, but mostly that we talk.
Thank you, Minister. Hope you have a very nice week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And also we have actually presented a small gift. It's a China Daily merch actually. It's a mouse pad.
A mouse pad, okay.
Yeah, actually they have all the festivals from the Lunar Chinese Year.
Okay.
So maybe you can just enjoy it when you are working.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.